Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for our My Oracle Support Knowledge series. This is a three-part series, and for our first session today, we are presenting one stop online Oracle support, best practices, and guidelines. My name is Shirley Simon, and I will be moderating the session. Please join me in welcoming our speaker, Vinod Yadav. Hi, Vinod. How are you? Thank you for
Hi,
joining us
Shirley.
today.
Hi, Shirley. Thank you very much. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you so much. Before we get started, I have a few housekeeping rules. Your lines will remain muted during this session. If you have any questions during the presentation, please type them in the question box in your control panel. We will address your questions at the end of this session. The session is being recorded and the link will be shared with all of you via email. Now, without further delay, I will request Vinod to take the lead from here. Over to you, Vinod.
Thank you, Shirley. Good day, friends. My name is Vinod Yadav, and I am working as a Assistant Vice President of Cloud and Platform Services team at Path Infotech. I have been working in Oracle technologies for more than 20 years. First of all, I would like to thanks to all of you for taking time and joining us in this today's webinar. Today, I'm going to discuss about My Oracle Support Portal, often known as MOS. In fact, Oracle support is a quite vast, but today we are going to look into some of the areas which often interest to all of us. So I'm sure that all of us are using various Oracle products and experienced My Oracle Support Portal in some shape and form. Today we will cover the main features of MOS in more structured manner. We will start from point where you have just bought an Oracle product and its support and received your support identifier. You now want to start using MOS, which is My Oracle Support. We will talk about its user management using knowledge base to learn as well as troubleshoot various issues using SRs to get the or support from Oracle. We will also be covering some of the best practices in these areas. Also know about My Oracle support community to discuss about various Oracle products you are using. We will cover various diagnostic tools available from Oracle for your frequent use. Usually these tools does not require separate licenses. So before we start, there is a quick poll. We just need your few seconds to participate in the poll. Shirley?
Yes, of course, Vinod. There is a poll in on your screens right now. I will request you to take a few minutes to answer the question. Thank you so much, everyone. Vinod, you may proceed, please.
Yeah, thank you, Shirley. So uh, the first step to start using My Oracle support is to create a new Oracle user. For that, you need to go to MOS website, which is support.oracle.com. The MOS login page looks like this, what you are seeing here. Here on the left-hand side, you have the option to register as a new user, registration link. Click on this link to register yourself. If you are the first user of the CSI, then you automatically become the administrator for that CSI. In case someone is already assigned as the administrator, he will be or she will be notified by notification to approve your user request. Once your user request is approved, you can log into MOS. If you are using existing your then you can log into my Oracle support link. After after you log in, you will see what is known as user homepage. This page is customizable. Major tabs available on this page are dashboard, knowledge base, service request, patches and updates, community, certification, and several others. Most of us are familiar with this page. I just want to emphasize that you can actually customize this page by adding or removing the section as per your preferences. The customization option is available on the right side of this page. Now, we will talk about user management in My Oracle Support. In our experience, we have seen that people just create one user in MOS portal, but you can create as many as users you want. You can allocate various rights to different users. For example, a DBA might be given to raise the SR as well as download the patches, but a functional user might be given rights only for search and learn the knowledge base. For user management, select the More tab and then Settings. You need to go to the support identifier and select the CSI for which you want to manage the users. On this screen, left side menu, you can see a support identifier option. You can add new CSI and define the access rights for your any user created under the CSI. From user list, you can select and
Vinod,
modify the, yeah,
Vinod, I'm sorry to interrupt. I think we're facing some technical issue. I can still see only your My Oracle screen.
okay,
Guys, just
just
give
a
us a
second.
minute. Let's just check. If you guys are also, facing any issues in terms of the screen that's visible to you, just give us a heads up in the chat box.
Are you able to see the manage user privilege screen?
Yes. Yes, please.
Okay, okay. So let me start this page again. So you can see there are multiple options on the center top. You can see there is a setting tab page where you can do the user administration, and left hand side you can see the manage users to manage your users. Click on this the manage user settings, and then you can see there are multiple options where you can uh, add the new users, create provide the different privileges to these users, and you can add new CSI here. There are possibilities that you can have multiple CSIs, and also you can change the privileges in terms of making someone as a administrator. Okay, so there are multiple options available here. So similarly, on the support identifier here on the left hand side, you can see there are multiple options. So the users which you are creating, there are options like you can put the termination date. So that is up to you. If you have some people in your team, those are on contract or for a short period, they are working on a project and you want to give them access for the defined duration. So you can put the termination date. So automatically their access will be stopped after that date. Okay, as a practice, now we can talk about some of the best practices for user management. So CUA is basically customer user administrator is the most important user account in MOS. It is highly recommended to create at least two CUA role for every CSI. This helps in case one of the CUA suddenly quit the organization. You should always plan to have two CUA. Therefore, in case one of the CUA quit, you should automatically or immediately assign the CUA role to another person. And you can do this by adding new users or using the existing users. So one of the first feature that users start using MOS is a knowledge base. So on the home page, you can see there are multiple ways for searching for the information. Most commonly used is the global search bar, which you can see on the top right side. You just type your questions or keywords about the information you are looking for and press enter or search icon. One more feature which a lot of us miss out on is the search additional Oracle sites button. Using this button, you can expand the search to other Oracle sites like OTN or Oracle.com or education. If you notice on the second part of this page, there is another option. From Google also, you can search the Oracle knowledge base where you have to, after typing your keywords, you have to just mention site colon oracle.com. Google search, while good for searching the general information, sometimes results can be uh, too broad and may give you too many results. So, for example, in MOS, if you are searching some information, it will give you a lot of results from different areas. So, depending on your choice or your requirement, you can narrow down or broaden these searches by selecting or unselecting these different options from the different sources. So that is giving you the more suitable results for you. Although a lot of issues can be resolved by using Oracle knowledge base, still there can be issues which require Oracle support help, maybe due to complexity of the issues or urgency of the issues, or maybe a business impact. For these issues, we need to raise a service request with Oracle support. One of the first best practice while raising the service request is to be proactive. What we mean by the proactive is, so before raising a service request or SR with Oracle, we must be very proactive. We should provide the complete and clear information to Oracle engineers. These information, like we should provide clear problem summary, problem descriptions, all the error codes you are getting, raise the SR in correct CSI number, provide the correct product version where you are facing the issue. If it is Oracle hardware issue, then provide the correct hardware serial number, attach the required log files, and put the business impact. By providing all these information correctly, it will save your critical time to get the right resolution. So when you have to create a SR, click on the left side service request tab page and then click create technical SR. In case if you can't find create technical SR option, then check your privileges and discuss with your CSI administrator. As mentioned on proactive slide, enter all the information here before you submit the SR to Oracle support. After you submit above information, Oracle system will provide matching resolution which may fit your issue. Still, in case if these suggestions doesn't fit to your issue, you can submit the SR. If you raise your SR as severity 1, Oracle will ask your contact details as your that SR specific SR will be taken care 24/7, and they might provide you solution on SR or may call you. So you have to provide the contact information. Right hand side, you can see there are options to select the SR severity. So based on your issue criticality, you can choose the severity. How to define your issue severity? There is a guideline. For that, you can refer the severity level description on the same area. Okay. In case you are not satisfied with the response or time being taken to provide solution, you can escalate your SR. Reasons for escalation can also be to get the Oracle management attention for your issue. When you are starting a new project, for example, upgrading or migrating your application or technology products, one of the best practices is to inform Oracle support by using management attention process about the project, its timeline, and the business impact. This helps you when you are raising an SR during this project. So now let's look into some of the best practices while raising the service request. It is very important to provide all the relevant information to support engineer proactively. Also, don't forget to set the correct severity while mentioning the correct business impact to get the proper attention from Oracle support. As a best practice, to look for knowledge base for existing known issues and solution provided there. Keep checking your SR for updates and provide correct and timely information to Oracle support. In case of severity 1 SR, keep your team engaged with the SR to take immediate action and respond to Oracle. Also, in case if you need, do not hesitate to escalate the SR. There are times when you need some new ideas or facing some non-critical issues, and you need to discuss about it with some relevant people. Oracle provide the platform to connect with such people. You get the new ideas or solutions there. Also, you can share your idea and solutions to others. For this, within MOS, you click on the community tab page, or directly you can access it by typing community.oracle.com. If you are accessing it from outside MOS, then you can create new login access to access it. On this page, you can find several tabs like categories, group, events, resources. So depending on your need, you can select any of them. If you click on the categories tab, you can find lots of different categories based on various technologies available here. Depending on your requirement, you choose your category. Like if you are working on Oracle e-business suite, or you can select the application platform category. If you are working on any EBS module, then you can select respective categories further down. In case you want to ask some questions about your application, your database or cloud, then select the relevant category and raise the question with proper information. Or you can search the existing questions and their answers using the right side box by providing the proper information. This will provide you the most relevant data from the previously asked questions. The most important part here is when you are asking question, fill the complete information like platform you are using, the product version you are using, and articulate your issue in clear and crisp manner. So before we start, go further, there is another quick poll. Need your few seconds here, Charlie.
Of course, Vinod. Um, there would be a poll on your screen right now. I would request all of you take a minute to respond to the question. Thank you so much, everyone. Over to you, Vinod.
Thank you, Charlie. So, as we discussed earlier on the agenda slide, so there are a lot of diagnostic tools or the methods are available on MOS. So now we are going to discuss about that. Oracle provide a host of diagnostic tools. Just a sec. Okay, so Oracle provide lots of diagnostic tools and various scripts which can be used to troubleshoot problems in your environment. All these tools can be accessed from the diagnostic tool catalog. To access the diagnostic catalog, you can search the MOS for the document ID number is 559339.1. This page provides links to multiple diagnostic tools for various Oracle products. Some of these diagnostic tools are used by Oracle support to resolve your issues as well. We can see there are three sections on this page. The first section is providing tools for database enterprise manager, Fusion middleware, and the second section is providing tools for database performance, and there are various scripts available for the same. And the third and the last section is providing tools for your e-business suite application. Depending on your application version, you can click on the relevant link, which will provide various tools for various application modules like GL, payables, assets, and there are many more. We will discuss about one of the tool here. Most of the DBAs have heard about an Oracle error known as Ora 600 or Ora 7445. If you look at the top of the rightmost column, there is a tool to check the Aura 600 issues and its resolution. You can click the relevant link on diagnostic tool catalog, or you can directly search for this document IDs. Number is 153788.1. You need to enter the first argument of the error in the tool as well as your database version. You can then press the lookup error button to search for the known solutions for this error. In case you do not get any result, you can either do a general search, or if you have the trace file available, you can copy paste the first few lines of the stack trace and then the search here. This is the right side, you can place your trace file content. Similarly, other diagnostic tools can also be used depending on your requirement. Most of these tools have the documents available on how to use them. And this is just one example. There are various tools for available almost for all your Oracle products. So another tool is the RDA. RDA is a command line diagnostic tool which designed to reduce the number of support requests for additional information by collecting in a single execution launched by a single command all the information which might help to resolve the current problems. For example, your operating system and environment, which having memory, CPU, and disk data, OS patches and packages, environment settings, network configuration and statistics. Targeted Oracle products could be products like install, version, and patch information, configuration and log files, diagnostic scripts and output, various metrics. The tool has a small footprint in terms of disk space, CPU, and memory utilization. The tool collects data passively and does not modify the state of the software or environment to do so. A security filter can be enabled in order to remove potentially sensitive information, such as the host name or IP addresses from the collection. The components of the RDA tools are executed by an engine written in the Perl language and are designed and coded to work on almost all the supported operating systems. RDA can also offer pre and post installation health checks. Use a pre-install check to discover if your host environment complies with the system requirement of the relevant products. Run a post-install check to bring to light configuration settings which may cause issues if not changed. The RDA can be used in various types of service requests. This can be used after your Oracle product installation or migration or upgrade, or you are facing any performance issues where you are, or maybe getting some Aura 600 or 7445 and various other critical errors. Oracle provide many diagnostic capabilities, but there are, I can say that there is no consistency or collaboration between them. This often leaves the customer confused. Although Enterprise Manager is available for gathering and interpreting diagnostic data, but not all customer can justify its implementation. So Diagnostic Assistant is a lightweight interface designed to simplify and standardize end user experience with various diagnostic tools. This provides the menu driven command line interface. This provides the execution of the various diagnostic collectors like RDA, OCM, ADR, etc. DA also help in creating draft SR and upload diagnostic bundle to existing SR. Another tool is you probably aware about it, the OS Watcher. Oracle providing this tool is a collection of Unix shell scripts intended to collect and archive operating system and network metrics to aid support in a diagnosing performance issues. As a best practice, all customers should install and run OS Watcher on every node or server that has a running Oracle instance. In case of a performance issue, Oracle support can use this data to help diagnose the performance problems which may outside the database. So OS Watcher is supported on EAX, Solaris, HPUX, and Linux platform. For Windows, you can use Windows Cluster Health Monitor, which is a component of Oracle Grid infrastructure. So OS Watcher can be installed as any user as long as that user has permission to execute the underlying Unix utilities such as vmstat, top, and similar other commands. In most cases, you can install as the Oracle user. This needs to be installed on each node if you are running it in a RAC environment. OS Watcher comes bundled with an analyzer. This utility provides analysis and graphical capabilities to its users. OS Watcher use is under Oracle standard licensing terms and does not require an additional license for this. So as I mentioned earlier, that OS Watcher comes bundled with an analyzer. This utility provides analysis and graphical capabilities. Analysis or the analyzer is an Oracle support tool which requires no separate installation. It comes bundled with OS Watcher and a standalone jar file, Java jar file basically. You can generate a HTML report using this analyzer. You can see this kind of report generated from the analyzer program. This is a responsive web page dashboard, is a useful feature of analyzer. The dashboard allows for a view into the different subsystems like CPU, memory, IO, network, and also NFS on Linux systems only. Any problem can be quickly identified and displayed on the dashboard. The analysis-based text report is integrated with the dashboard, so both textual data and as well as the graphics can be accessed inside the same browser window. So Oracle Autonomous Health Framework is a next generation tool as a component which works together automatically or autonomously 24/7 to keep database systems healthy and running while minimizing manual interaction. AHF utilizing applied machine learning technologies, Oracle AHF also provide early warnings, and this can automatically solve your operating or say the operational runtime issues faced by DBA and the system administrators in the area of availability and the performance. And AHF consists of multiple components like cluster health advisor and quality of service management require an Oracle, this require an Oracle RAC license. However, other components like cluster health monitor, cluster verification utility, Aura check, trace file analyzer, memory guard, and hang manager does not require a separate license. So if you look at the other features of the AHF, the Oracle AHF preserve the availability of your database system during both software and hardware issues by providing early warning for potentially availability issues, also gathering relevant and complete diagnostics for efficient triage by Oracle support services. This also identifying underlying cause and recommended actions for quick resolution of the issues. Availability issues include those due to hang or DOS attack or memory stress, runaway queries, software bugs, or software configuration and file permission changes. Oracle AHF maintained performance during both software issues as well as the various client by detecting hung sessions and automatically resolving them, also providing early warning for potential performance degradation issues, and identifying bottleneck of resources like storage, CPU, global cache, or SQL. This also reallocating resources to maintain SLA and performance objectives. Performance issues include those due to deviation from best practices, misconfiguration parameters, software bugs, oversubscribed resources, and excessive demand relating to server or database capacity. There is another tool is available is the TFA, Oracle Trace File Analyzer, which helps you perform real-time health monitoring, fault detection, diagnosis via a single interface. It will securely consolidate all distributed diagnostics data. It is continuously available and watching your logs for significant problems that may affect your services. If desired, it can also automatically collect the relevant diagnostics when it sees these problems. Oracle TFA knows what is relevant in the log files. This allow it to trim them to the smallest size, but it still gather everything which is really necessary. It also collects data across cluster nodes and consolidate everything in one place. Once collection is complete, it can automatically also upload the collected data to Oracle support. You can see reduction in time required to obtain the diagnostic data, which saves your business money. This all combines to ensure you can get exactly what you need and when you need it. The resource footprint is very small. You will not usually be aware if it is running. The only time trace file analyzer will consume noticeable CPU when performing an inventory of diagnostic files and during the diagnostic collection. You can provide Oracle trace file analyzer with one or more comma separated email addresses to send notification of the problems. So apart from using MOS or say My Oracle support on your desktop or laptop, you can log in same on your smartphones. Actually, you don't need to download any app for that. You just need to open a browser on your mobile and type the support.oracle.com. And now there you can log in and do the rest of the activities from the mobile phone itself. So that's all from my side. In case if you have any query, please put it in the chat window and I'll be happy to answer that.
Thank you so much, Vinod. We will go ahead and take some time for questions now. This is just a reminder to everyone. Please be sure to type your questions in the question box. It's in your control panels. It looks like we have a few questions, Vinod, from the attendees. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the same. We'll try and cover as many questions as we can. Vinod, I have one question that has come in from
Yeah.
Aradhana. She is saying, I am using Oracle Fusion application. How to get support for the same?
Okay, so as I mentioned in the beginning itself, the My Oracle support portal is the single source where all the products provided or the services provided by Oracle, you can get the support from there itself. So based on the contract you have, you would be having some CSI for that support for your Fusion. So you just need to use that CSI number to raise the service request. So you can use this same portal for Fusion application support services.
Vinod, for that answer. Aradhana, I hope this answers your question. I have one question, Vinod, coming in from Sahil. He is asking, is it required to have Oracle license to ask question on Oracle community?
Okay, so if you do not have access of My Oracle support or do not have CSI number. So what you can do is you can directly type the community.oracle.com and create your personal login. And from there, you can use the Oracle community portal. And you actually don't need any support or CSI or anything if you're accessing it outside the MOS.
Okay.
So as yeah.
Sahil, I hope that answers your question. I have one question coming in from Mr. Vinay Hidahu. He's saying that he's using Oracle Primavera but unable to find CSI. How to find the CSI number if they've lost it?
Okay, for that, what you have to do is you have to connect with your Oracle support salesperson, Oracle salesperson. So whoever has sold you that support, Prima support, you can contact them. They can help you to find out the CSI number, or you can also write or create a non-technical SR where you can connect to Oracle support through MOS, as well as you can make a call to Oracle support. There are phone numbers available on Oracle website, how to contact them, and using that you can provide your information like when you bought the support. They can connect you to the right salesperson who is handling your account or your region. They can help you to get the CSI for you.
Um, Vinay, I hope this actually answers your question. Vinod, I have one question that is coming in from Mr. Satwinder Singh. Um, his question is, how can we raise request to change the Prime admin? They've never logged in, and an ex-staff member's login was actually used on the portal as a Prime admin. So they would want to change that.
Okay. So for that also, there is a way to create a non-technical SR with Oracle support. So there, the Oracle will ask you the company name and the CSI number, and you have to mention whom you want to make the CUA, basically the administrator. So they can change that. So Oracle support, a non-technical SR can help you for this. Also, in case if you know your salesperson, they can also help you out. But mostly the non-technical SR is sufficient to change the administrator.
Okay. Th- Thank you so much, Vinod. I have one question. This is from Mr. Amar. He's saying, in case if I am facing some issue and I find a solution on Oracle knowledge base, can I directly apply this solution in my environment, or am I supposed to raise an SR with Oracle?
Okay, that's an interesting question. So if you already found the solution, which is very much looks like very much suitable to your issue, then better you can directly apply. And as a best practice, do not apply any patch or any such solution directly in the production environment. First, test that solution in your non-production. And if it's solving your issue in the non-production environment, then go ahead and apply in the production environment. Because as I mentioned, the knowledge base is also a very interesting part. Where most of the DBA or most of the even the application engineers, they very much use the Oracle knowledge base, and in day-to-day operations also they search knowledge base and find the solution and apply it directly in their environment step by step, like first in non-production, then the production. So it is not always necessary to raise the SR.
Okay. Okay. Amar, I hope this actually answers your question. I think that's all the time we have today to take all the questions. Um, as we mentioned before, this is a series of webinar. The part two of the knowledge series will be coming up in mid-January, and we'll be sharing the date with you through an email. So do watch out for an invite to come to you from our side. With that, we end this webinar. Thank you so much, everyone, for taking the time and joining us today. We really appreciate you being here. I hope that you found this session interesting and informative. If you have any further questions, kindly do email us and we will reply to you. My email address is shirley.s@pathinfotech.com. You will find this email ID in your chat box in your control panel. So we are happy to take any other further questions that you would have, and we'll reply to those separately to you. We'll be sharing the recording of this webinar also with all of you very soon. So thank you again. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.